Hi folks, NEK Canoeist here again, and I am back out in search for Galbraith Falls, and this is my second attempt. Now my first attempt, I'm not sure if those were the falls or not. There are some features that are similar, and I saw a few things which were a little bit different. So there's only one way. I'm going to start and try to confirm by walking the whole length to the coordinates that were mentioned in the on the site for the location of these falls. So I'm going to try to match everything up still. So stay tuned as I go out for my second quest for confirmation for Galbraith Falls. So thanks for tuning in. Okay folks, so I am going to descend down below the falls. At first I was going to ascend from the mouth, and I didn't look like there was very good parking for me, and it didn't look like a very good spot to ascend, so I'm going to descend and see if we can confirm this up. So a little bit of change in plan, and hopefully we've got a couple miles to hike in, and hopefully we can confirm this today. Alright, stay with me. So this is an interesting spot from yesterday. I didn't put it much in my last video, or I don't remember if I put this in my video. This is a ledge outcrop above the other falls that I originally videoed yesterday, which is kind of interesting. The rocks on the other side, we're in the middle of the woods, probably about a quarter-mile down, and there's these rocks, and they're all flat on the one side, and they look like they were placed there, and the trees actually growing on top of them. Just an interesting piece of information. It almost looks like somebody had put them there, and it very well could be from a long time ago. This could have been all pastured land. So just an interesting note. Alright folks, so we're down at yesterday's falls, and we are going to keep going on and see if there's any more falls on this stretch of the creek. We're going to stay in within the boundaries of the town and the coordinates off the website, and hopefully we can make a confirmation. So these are yesterday's falls. If you haven't seen the falls in search of Galbraith Falls, then you can go back and catch the first episode, and that will bring you up to date. Alright folks, so I'm going to check this out. This is pretty cool, the small brook cascading in to the larger creek, and it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, we've run into a posted property sign, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross the creek where it's not posted property, and continue on the other side of the creek, because I believe that it's a boundary line, so we should be okay to keep moving on, but on the other side of the creek, to respect the landowner's wishes. Hi folks, so I've descended a little bit more down the stream. I've crossed it, and I'm coming down through, and I've run into another set of cascades, and we're going to have to video this one too. You know, this one possibly could be the falls also, a little bit further down from the other falls. So I'm not sure. Once again, I'm going to be videoing and try to confirm these up. So this is really interesting. Two small sets of falls in one creek, not too far from each other, and sooner or later I think we're bound to confirm this up. So alright, I'll keep you posted. Alright, so these falls look like a small staircase of cascades coming down through. And you can see them. The drop actually looks larger than the last one. And you can see it's almost a staircase of them. I'm going to go around and get a little bit better view. And we're going to note the sides and the bank cut through. On the other side, I'm looking for more like rock and stuff like that, debris in these. There's a large rock right there as well. So I'm going to take some pictures too. Caveman Outdoors and Smelling Roses. I think this one would be right up your alley, searching for these falls. It's really cool. So if you haven't checked out those two channels, Caveman Outdoors or Smelling Roses, go over there and check them out. They have a lot of great hikes too, and family-friendly channels. Can't say anything better. Awesome channels, so go check them out. I'm also going to give a shout out to my new friend, Eric at The Range Survival. He's got a great channel too. He's got hiking stuff going on, a little bit of everything, and he's got a #1 approach. So I just want to give him a shout out as well. Go check out his channel. You won't be disappointed. Another family channel. Great fella, Eric. So. Alright folks, so I've come down the stream about 150 feet, and from the second set of falls with the cascades and this small stairway, and I've run into this small set of falls too. This one only has maybe a couple feet drop, but it's still noteworthy and still a spectacular spot. You see the water running right down through. This brook is a real gem. So we're going to keep following down. We're going to take some more video and for you guys all to check out and for me to try to make a confirmation. Alright folks, so as you can see, the bushwhacking has become a lot more difficult. I've run into quite a few slippery spots and really getting in the thick of things. So we're really going to try to get through on this game trail. You can see how thick it is. So the most difficult part of this all is following the brook down through to make sure I don't miss anything at all, because you can hear a lot of water, and I'm actually in a quiet spot right now. I'm not next to the brook, but if you're not right next to the brook following it, which is difficult terrain, then you possibly could miss the falls if they exist there or not. So I have to stay close to the creek to make sure that I actually don't miss the falls. So far we're doing good, but the terrain has really gotten very difficult now. So, okay folks. Alright folks, so I ran into another staircase of small falls. Further downstream, I've really bushwhacked down through. I am ways away from my vehicle now, and I've been jockeying from side to side of the river, and really been working hard at this now. It's no longer become an easy task. But I'm just noting these features. There is a structure close by, so it looks like I'm not too far from somebody's dwelling or a camp or something like that. So I'm treading softly and trying not to be invasive. I've only run into one posted sign, but that was on the other side of the river. So I'm just treading softly, trying not to be invasive in case anybody is out here and takes offense to me walking down through. So a quick water break. I've covered a lot of ground, literally fields of poison ivy, and it's just been a long trek. I am just stopped for a quick water break. I am sweating profusely. The mosquitoes are horrendous, so we're going to keep pressing on. I think we're almost to the mouth, at least maybe a half a mile from the mouth, I'm hoping. And from there we'll be able to confirm things up, hopefully. So far it's looking like that those would be the falls in my first video of this exploration, but we're not sure yet. We're not at the end, so we're gonna keep moving on and try to stay away from these mosquitoes. Alright folks, so I just hit the mouth, and there's only the one last falls, which are a different name, which I already know. I'll show them to you. I had them in a future past video. It's time to get back to my vehicle. It took a lot longer than I expected, so we're going to try to hoof it back. I'm a couple miles away from my vehicle right now, so we're just going to have to grin and bear it. Alright, so stay tuned, and I will give you the confirmation of all my results. Thanks for watching. Hi folks. Okay, so I went back and I analyzed all my footage and spent some time looking at the maps and my journey, and I did about 5.5 miles total. Probably around 2.5 or 2. Somewhere in between there was the bushwhacking, and then I hopped on the country road and went back to my vehicle that way. Anyways, what I found for my conclusion is that those in my first episode, searching for the falls, I am 99% sure that those are the Galbraith Falls. They're the closest resemblance. They fit in the coordinates, and what I gather from the most after 100 years that in one of the great floods it must have moved a lot of the rocks, either that or somewhere along the line, maybe back in the earlier days, It might have been more open country, and some of those rocks and boulders were moved. So I want to thank everybody for coming along and on this adventure with me, and thanks for watching.